Yo guys, what is going on? My name is Wifies and welcome back to Tech Tuesday. It's been a while since I've recorded one of these, but I have to start recording all videos for the week now because I'm out of pre-recorded uploads. RIP. Today we are on the LogCraft world, but we're not playing LogCraft. This is a tech video. What are you talking about? So, today I'm going to teach you some cool things you can do with your inventory. Also, if you didn't know, I'm not including this in the video, but you can do this. Right-clicking, shift, left-click, or just right-clicking. Shift, left-click, and survive in creative. Left-click and right-click and survival puts armor on for you. I'm not going to include that in the video, but without further ado, let's get right into it, guys. So, we're going to be starting off with the basics. First, if you want to get half of, this is going to be like creative-ish. If you want to get, works for creative and survival. If you want to get half of anything, simply right-click it, and that is it. And if you want to move something around, just left-click it. Next, if you want to get one of an item, simply pick that item up and right-click anywhere you want. You now have one of that item. Next, you have dragging. Dragging is pretty easy. All you have to do is hold right-click, and all the heads get dragged wherever you want. This is delete the inventory. If we get all these items here, don't worry, I'll teach you how to do this. I know you all want to know. If we double-click, if you shift, double-click the X in a creative, or I think it's just shift left-click, then it deletes all the items instead of doing /clear. Now if you want to go shift click, if you want to get things, if you want to move things back and forth really quickly, all you gotta do is shift and left click, or shift and right click. But now let's move on to some creative hacks. First, it's pick block. Let's say we have a Wifies head and we want to get it. If you want to get the head, all you gotta do with most blocks is middle click with your scroll wheel or whatever block you set. But because this player had some special data to make it look like me, for blocks like this, you have to hit shift, whatever your shift key is, minus control, middle click. And then you have the head. So if you threw this away, it would get a Wifies head. I think that's pretty useful. Now we're on to getting a bunch of one item. Let's say we have a Wifies head in this chest. If we want to get a lot of it, all we gotta do is middle click it with our scroll wheel, and now we have a whole stack of Wifies heads. This only works in creative. Dragging stacks is pretty simple. All you gotta do is hold down the scroll wheel as you drag, because clearly holding down left click does not work. Now on to our survival hacks. These are the final hacks of the video. Getting all of one kind. If we switch over to game mode survival, this only works in survival, I believe. If you have a bunch of heads spread out, and you grab one, and then click a few times. To be honest, I have no idea how many times you have to click. I just know that if you click like, I don't know, 4 times, it will move it around. Let's see. I think it's 3 clicks, but that's how you get all of the items, as far as I'm aware. Now we want to learn how to equally sort items. This works for both creative and survival, ignore what the sign says. And if we grab a bunch of items, all you gotta do is hop into whatever you want if you want to equally sort them, and hold shift and left click. If you want 2 slots, it'll give me 12. 3 slots, 8. 4 slots, 6. And 5 slots, 4. That is pretty useful. Now we're on to our final hack, dropping a lot at once. If we go over to where we have a bunch of Wifies heads, and we have a bunch of our heads, and you want to drop all of them, what do? The answer is simple. You just could Control Q. That's how it's done. And finally, if you want to do this, like all the other people, all you gotta do is simply hit shift and then double left click. Spread these out. Equally sorted, because that's this cool thing that this does, but not in creative mode, because you can't sort into these things with creative mode. It just doesn't work. Shift, left click. So that's pretty much it, guys. These are all the hacks I have for you today. I hope you have enjoyed this short Tech Tuesday video, but thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, then be sure to subscribe. But once again, TY, be sure to share, and I'm out. I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Tell me if I missed anything.
So tonight we are losing this fight. Oh, help us. So tonight is no one outside who's gonna help our souls tonight.